Hi everyone, welcome back to another Side Note with Nora. Today we're talking about some of my favorite drag, or a specific favorite drag queen, but this might become a series because I do love my drag queens from RuPaul. But we're not talking about RuPaul today. Actually, we're going to talk about somebody else. We're going to talk about Miss Alyssa Edwards because she was my first introduction into drag. I found her on a TV show before I started watching Drag Race, and I kind of fell in love with all of it. So she was on a show on Netflix called Dancing Queen, representing the Beyond Belief dance company that she founded herself in Texas. So she was running that for over 25 years. And so before I knew anything about drag, I knew Alyssa Edwards as this fabulously terrifying teacher, right? And so I wasn't watching for drag. I was watching because I had a fascination for dance. And, you know, we find this character of Alyssa, or Justin, who is larger than life, bold, loud, crazy, but also is pouring their heart into the work that they do with these kids and making such a huge difference in their lives. And so to see a teacher or a coach care so deeply for their students was really inspiring. And the fact that he was able to, you know, make his dreams come true through drag in addition to this, and run the dance company, and you're exposing these kids to all these different kinds of things, you know, and opening their minds. And it's a really, really beautiful thing. As she celebrated with them, she cried with them, she wanted them to succeed, and she cared about their stories, and she wanted them to believe in themselves as much as she believed in them, like any teacher should. And I think a lot of teachers start out like this, and then the burnout and exhaustion gets to them, and it can be hard to, you know, keep that passion all the time, but you need to. That's what the kids need. So as someone who loves performing arts, I completely fell in love with Miss Alyssa Edwards, okay? She became my idea of what an arts educator could be. So compassionate without lowering the expectations, funny without losing authority, and unapologetically herself. And if the kids learn nothing from you in class, they're going to learn that they are okay and they are safe to be their own authentic person. So let's get into a little bit of Alyssa's journey on Drag Race. So she came in at 32 years of age during season 5 in 2013. And this is important because viewers today often forget that Alyssa wasn't like an up-and-coming queen. She was already a drag legend in Texas. So before ever stepping onto Drag Race, she'd won major pageant titles, built a respected career, and created a successful dance studio. Right, all before Drag Race. So Drag Race didn't create Alyssa Edwards, it introduced her to the world. And you'll find that that's kind of what this show does so beautifully. So she ended up finishing in 6th place in season 5 after being eliminated in episode 9 by her longtime pageant rival, Coco Montrese. She won one main challenge, landed in the bottom multiple times toward the end of the competition, and became one of the season's biggest personalities. So basically, she blew up after this because of her amazing personality, and she has so many iconic moments. She was unintentionally hilarious while also being an incredibly gifted performer, and viewers laughed with her because she was so unapologetically herself that really you couldn't not. I also think that Alyssa Edwards is the best example that your placement on Drag Race or in whatever does not define you. So she came in 6th place, but she still has this amazing stardom, and she's known as the biggest drag artist like worldwide. So it's really fascinating in itself that you don't have to win to be a drag superstar. Like, it could just happen for you. Like, if you have earned it already, people are gonna take notice. So Alyssa took a 3-year break from the show, but she was touring and doing pageants still, of course. And then she returned to Drag Race All Stars 2 in 2016. Then after an even longer gap, she didn't win All Stars 2. She did great, it was beautiful, but she didn't win. And so after that, she took her final shot after a nice long break, and she came back to RuPaul's Drag Race Global All Stars in 2024, and this time, girl, she won the entire competition, finally earning a Drag Race crown after more than a decade in the franchise. So in 2013, America fell in love with Alyssa Edwards. In 2016, she came back as a fan favorite, but she still, you know, I don't want to say she fell short. She still didn't kick out the competition, right? And then in 2024, after 11 years, right, of fame and however long of her career that was, she finally gets her crown. Third time's the charm. She's an inspiration to all. So her performance on Global All Stars was insanely good. She did not lose a single competition. She was never in the bottom. She was never eligible for an elimination, and she consistently did really well in the challenges. She was also a mentor to other people compared to previous seasons where, you know, there's pageant drama and girls need to get catty and stuff like that. But she came into Global All Stars being encouraging, being a mentor, and being all those things that she was for her students, for these girls as well. So it's really beautiful to see somebody be who they are and do what they love, and also be able to share that with the world. And I really love her and admire her, and she's, you know, she's that bitch, so.
Shut up! Shut up!
My name is Alyssa Edwards, and I am 32 years of age. I'm known as the Vanessa Williams of drag because after winning the title of Miss Gay America, the crown was taken away from me.
Girl, I am gagging.
Every woman has a secret, and my secret happens to be a little bigger. And what exactly is my secret?
I don't get cute, I get drop dead gorgeous. Shade.
Girl, look how orange you f***ing look, girl.
Back rolls. This little queen is trying to really come for me today. Enough. Don't get bitter, just get better.
Alyssa is bringing it. That spinning jump into the split, I mean, come on.
The next time you look in the mirror, I hope you see what I see. A triple threat. A dancer, a beauty queen, and one fierce-ass entertainer.
Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. You are welcome to leave a comment or say hello, and I'll get back to you. And that's it for now. I'll see you guys some other time. Ciao.